here at the Universal Studios tour, and you know, when you make it to the top here in Hollywood, your life becomes an open book. But one show business celebrity is going to great lengths to try to close that book.
I promise I will never even think about going up in a tall building again.
Bruce Willis, who stars in Moonlighting and the hit film Die Hard, is very upset that some things from his personal life have shown up in the press. Apparently, what bothers him most is that he doesn't know how the press got the information. So recently, Willis reportedly hired a detective agency to comb through his home from the roof to the foundation. The investigators were searching to see if any bugging equipment had been installed in Bruce's house. But after 2 days of looking, no microphones were found. And Bruce still can't figure out how the tabloids and fan magazines continue to come up with information he wants to keep private. You tell me to talk about my life, but what if my life isn't funny?
All of our lives are funny, babe. We're God's animated cartoons.
Well, one of the biggest movies currently at the box office is Punchline, starring Tom Hanks. Tom plays an aspiring young comedian who's learning how to get laughs in small, smoke-filled clubs. It's a world apart from the way Hanks learned to be funny in real life. We got the inside story from Tom himself.
You're a happy guy, Sam. What are they pumping into your nostrils here? What is this concoction? You're turning blue, Sam. Why is that? You're turning blue. What's the... Oh, good God, I'm standing on his air hose.
How did Tom Hanks get to be one of the most popular actors in movies today? Well, don't ask him if it's because he's handsome.
That's the stupidest question I've ever been asked. I'm sorry.
And it's not because he's a great screen lover.
See, it's never how you kiss, it's who, right?
And it's certainly not because he's a sex symbol.
I think that on the occasional day, I can look at myself in a mirror and say, not bad. You're all right. You'll do okay today. And there are other days that you look in the mirror in the morning and all you see is nose and ears and hair that looks like a squirrel slept in overnight.
No, Tom Hanks is one of Hollywood's most popular leading men because, along with his boyish awkwardness and his uncommonly natural acting ability, Tom is funny.
Here's a nurse. I'm just guessing. A sponge bath from this woman would really be paradise.
He developed his talent for comedy in high school.
I was kind of a class clown. I never got in trouble. Class clowns usually got in a lot of trouble, but more often than not, I made the teachers laugh along with everybody else. So for some reason, I didn't get thrown out of any classes or anything like that. I didn't enjoy any hazing, but I guess I was a funny guy, yeah.
Remember, it's not who laughs the loudest. No, it's not the person who laughs the most.
But it was once Hanks dropped out of college that he really developed his comic ability. He joined, of all things, the Great Lakes Shakespeare Festival and performed in Shakespearean comedies.
The first really big leading man role I had was in Two Gentlemen of Verona, which I played Proteus, and was able to say, I mean, this stuff, Shakespeare was a really good writer. And he said things like, sweet love, sweet line, sweet life, here's her hand, the agent of her heart, here's her oath for love, her honor's pawn. Oh, that our fathers would applaud our loves to seal our happiness with their consents. Oh, heavenly Julia. You get to say stuff like that, and it spoils you after a while. Shakespeare could write like Fred Astaire could dance. It's as simple as that.
But it wasn't immediately after his work with the Shakespeare Company that his comic ability took him to the top.
I tried for one commercial for instant coffee, and they said, slate it, please. And I had no idea what they were talking about, and so it was downhill from there. And much to my chagrin, I never had much of a career in commercials.
Now, 11 years after he dropped out of school to join the Shakespeare Company, Tom Hanks has Punchline and Big, two films firmly entrenched in the box office top 10. And while we may say it's because Tom's funny, just don't ask him to explain it.
For some reason, I'm a leading man. I don't want to explain it because the instant I do is the instant that it ends. So I just take it as it comes.
Coming up next on Hollywood Insider, you'll find out why actress Linda Kozlowski is through with Crocodile Dundee. And we'll look back on the Hollywood film career of Frank Sinatra. Stay with us.